What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing the Titan Clockman from Skibidi Toilet. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of the page and draw a circle for the clock face. Starting from the very top in the middle, come all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Let's trace that circle along the inside to leave a trim, going all the way around with an even space, and then back up towards the top. Let's add a swirl along the inside. So we're going to start from the bottom, go all the way around the right, come around, and then up. Let's trace that back, going all the way around, come down, and then out towards the left side. Let's add some detail on the top. Start with two straight lines going up, close off the top with a slight curve. Let's move to the center, draw two straight lines going up the middle, close off the top, and add one more line. Now I'm going to leave a gap underneath and draw a larger circle in the center of the body. Go all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. And then again, we're going to trace the circle on the inside. Let's add a smaller circle along the top center. And then add a small circle on the top right. Let's add some more detail inside, starting in the middle with a straight line going in behind that circle. Continue on the right. Let's add the hands of the clock. Start with a point in the middle. Now it's going to come down with a short line toward the left, go out towards the right. Now I'm just going to fill the bottom with some random geometric shapes. Going in, going across, down the bottom, and then one larger one on the right. Let's add those notches around the clock. Start with a short line across the top and bottom. Add one on the left side, and add two in between. Let's add that gap in between the circles, starting on the left, then it's out, and then in. And then we'll add that spine in the center. Start with two straight lines coming down, and then inside we're going to add two curves. Let's add in the collar, starting from the side, bend this up, and then out, bend this up, and then in behind. Let's go to the side of our bottom circle, draw two lines going out. Now you want to round out the side of the body, coming around and then back in towards the hips. Let's connect the hips with a curve, coming down underneath the circle and then back up. Let's add a latch on either side with a square. I'm also going to add a pipe on the bottom right, curving this out, drawing that twice. In the center of the body, let's step all the way down, draw a short line going across. From the ends, bend this up and then out towards the hips. Now from the inside corners, we're going to bend the legs going out and then down towards the bottom of the feet. Let's go back to the left heel, draw a straight line going out, and then we'll bend the claw coming down. Let's bend the claw going up and then in. Let's layer the second claw in behind from the tip, step up, bend this out and then down, go up, and then bend that in towards the ankle. Let's round out the ankle, coming down and then up towards the inside of the leg. Let's add some armor across the bottom of the leg. Start from the edge of the ankle, go up, and then bend that in. From here, we're going to bend this down and then in. Bend this up and then in towards the inside of the leg. Now I'm going to trace these two curves along the bottom, coming down, bend that up and in. And then from this point, bend this out and then down towards the ankles. Let's close off the top of the legs. From the hip, we're going to step in, bend this out, and then down just on the inside of that outside point. From the outside, bend this up and in, come in, and then back down. Let's add one more trim. Bend this up and then out towards the side of the legs. Now we're going to go back up and add the armor across the shoulders. Let's start from the inside of the collar, bend this out, and then down. And then we'll line that up on the right side. Let's bend this out and up towards the outside. And we'll follow that same curve going up and then back in. Now on the right side, we'll separate the shoulder with a series of curves, starting across the bottom, and then we'll just work our way up. On the left side, let's trace out the bottom and the inside, coming down and in, and across the bottom. Now we're going to add some thick pipes across the side of the body. Let's start from this point, bend this out, and then up underneath the shoulder armor. Step in, draw that again, coming down and in. And we'll do that one more time. Now halfway along these two pipes, we're going to add a curve going up and down. Let's do the same thing on the right. And let's add some texture across the top with a series of curves. Now we're going to tuck the arms in underneath the armor. Let's start from the side of the body right here, bend the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. Line it up on the right side. And then from the wrist, draw a small half circle for the thumb. Close off the end with a bracket. Let's add 3 fingers across the bottom. Starting from the bottom curve of the thumb, come down, then bend that up around that bracket. Go to the side, go out, and then up. And then the third finger going all the way around. Just going to tuck that up underneath the bottom edge of the armor. Let's separate the wrist with a curve. From the top of the thumb, then it's up and then out. And then from the top of the arm on the outside, we're going to bend this down and in, and then bend that back down towards the wrist, leaving a gap on the inside. Let's add a seam across the arm, bend this in and then down. Now on the outside left arm, let's add a circle, going all the way around and back in, and we'll trace that along the inside. Along the bottom, angle this down and then out, curve this back in towards the side of the hand. Let's add the hands of the clock in the middle, starting with a point, then adding the hands. Now I'm going to add a couple coils along the outside. Starting from the outside of the clock, bend this around, and then bend that in, come down to the bottom, do that again, going out, and then back in. Now along the bottom, draw a straight angle line, step up, draw that again, close off the bottom with a curve. Now from the bottom of the coil, come out, and bend that back down. Now with the body complete, let's move up and add those 2 clocks on top of the shoulders. We leave a gap on the side, draw a straight line going up to right about there, go to the right and do the same thing going up towards the same height. Let's move out and draw that again. Just line that up across the top. Let's close off the top with a curve going up and then down on the inside. Let's add a straight line across the bottom. And then we'll add a circle across the top of the clock, going inside. And then from the bottom of the circle, let's draw 2 straight lines coming down. Let's add a small circle in the center. I'm going to add a horn on the right side, going out and then up. Taper that back down towards the bottom. Now inside, we're going to add a series of curves going out and then down. Now let's draw that clock tower in the center. We're going to start right in the middle with a circle, all the way around, and then back up towards the top. Let's add a smaller circle in the center. And we'll add the hands of the clock, coming down from the middle, and then going out. Let's add a square going around that circle, starting along the top, down the sides, and we'll close off the bottom. Let's add a trim along the top. I'm going to pull this all the way down towards the top of the shoulders. Now from the top corners, let's go up to a peak, going up and in, and then back down. Let's trace this along the inside. Let's add a half circle across the top. Then in the middle, let's add a small circle. Now let's add that trim across the side. From the top corners, bend this up and then down. Draw another straight line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Let's add a point going across the top on either side. And then from the center, go up and then out. Let's add those tanks across the side, starting on the left, then it's up and then down. And then come straight down along the bottom. Let's add another curve going in the middle. And then on the top corner, we're going to bend this up and then in towards the side. Now I'm going to add a small half circle across the top. And then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw the Titan Clockman from Skibidi Toilet. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. We've got some exciting news to share with all of you. We're offering a variety of incredible options to level up your art skills. Join our exclusive masterclass memberships for just $1 a month, or catch more free tutorials on our Excel sketch channel every week. Don't miss out on any of these amazing opportunities, so subscribe or join today.